Hey, thanks for joining me. This is Gary from Gary Loves Guitars. So I was watching YouTube the other day and I came across this video by Rob Chapman, and the name of his video was The Brutal Truth After Playing 4,000 Guitars. So I was thinking to myself, I bet I know what he's going to say. I bet he's going to say that there's not a big difference between cheap and expensive guitars, and there's going to be good guitars in all categories, and you're probably just more likely to get a good guitar if you spend the money. So let's see what Rob has to say about that.
Demonstrating guitars for 18 years, and I realized rather worryingly that over just the 18 years of demonstration, I've played roughly 4,000 guitars.
Wow.
And I recently pulled
a lot of guitars
out.
I think I have
this corner.
Played about 500 guitars in that time period, maybe. So I have a little tiny bit of perspective. You might be asking yourself, Gary, what kind of experience do you have and knowledge do you have to even remark on this kind of stuff? And I'll do a video on that sometime. I've been playing guitar for a long time, and I currently own a lot of guitars.
Over here.
This is funny too, because I'm about to pull the trigger on a Kiesel, and Kiesels are not cheap. They're not expensive either of those. They're kind of right in the middle, I'd say.
Financially, to be telling you one set of truths. This is a reasonably affordable guitar, or at least it was, oh my god, 10 years ago maybe. It was made in Korea at the time. That was a reasonably affordable place to make guitars. Yeah, it's got Duncan.
It's like a $600-700 guitar.
It's got Wilkinson bridge. It's got the basic bits and bobs.
So yeah, right in the middle. I'd say the Chapman guitars are right in the middle.
I mean, it just sounds amazing.
I've played a Chapman guitar, and they're pretty good. They're not bad. My biggest problem with Chapman guitars is they don't put a floating bridge on anything, and I'm sort of a Trump guy. Whoops, I forgot to go back.
Reasonably affordable place to make guitars. Yeah, it's got.
Okay, we don't need to hear him play.
So this is what I've learned from playing.
Okay, what did you learn, Rob? Give it to us. Lay it down on us.
Sells guitars globally. The price that you pay for a guitar is not indicative of how good the guitar will be. I'm sorry. I know this is going to annoy some people. I'm just being honest with you. In fact, the price doesn't always have a lot to do with the quality or even the materials of the guitar. It has a lot to do with the relationship you have and the agreement you have with...
It does have a little bit to do with that, though. Let's be fair.
From the brand to the distribution, if there is one, from the distribution to the dealer, the import duties, the taxes, the factory, whether you own a factory, whether you are OEM through a factory or ODM. So all these relationships take up some of the money. You've probably heard about this before. And the resulting, in America you call it the MAP, minimum advertised price, retail point, is deduced psychologically from an evaluation of all of the different prices in that chain of financial consequence. Sounds horrible, doesn't it? So your, $12.99 guitar, the guitar doesn't cost $12.99. All those relationships add up to equal $12.99. And I know firsthand, having worked with big guitar, that the retail point that is set on some of the product is just whatever we think we can get away with. It's not set to we want 25% or 30% profit on the product at all.
It's pretty much, they're going to charge as much as they're going to get, that they can get away with. Let's face it.
It's a price.
Right?
Relative or relevant to the
Okay, I think we already, let's put a bow on this, right? It doesn't make any difference. That was just a lot of bullshit.
The resonating points. What is everything made from? It's a physics system. This isn't just my belief. This is the belief of practically every pickup manufacturer that I ever talked to and worked with. They have a vested interest in just selling you the pickup does all the work. It doesn't, I'm sorry. And that's the opinion of practically every professional guitar player that I know, including Guthrie Govan.
That I know. He's such an expert, I just like the dramatic pause.
Gus G, Joe Satriani, everybody. They all think the materials make a difference.
Okay, then why does Steinberger sound so good? Obviously your wood has a little bit to do with it. I'm thinking about this right now too, because I'm thinking, am I going to buy Am I going to build a neck through, or am I going to build a bolt-on neck? And I like the sound of bolt-ons, and I think neck through is a different thing. So yeah, it has something to do with it.
That it makes a tremendously massive difference, and it's the most important part.
Right, it's not a massive difference, but, and to be fair, with high gain pickups, it's less important than you'd ever imagine. So the quality of your pickup is really more important than anything else, I'd say.
It makes work, because it's not. But the
I
material.
mean, you can get a really shitty guitar to sound pretty fantastic with a good pickup.
They were made by artisans, by craftsmen. In many instances, people were hired from manufacturing furniture.
Automotive industries. It was created by artisans.
And they weren't luthiers. I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of them were not. And so they built guitars.
I like crimpets.
In many instances, they built them incorrectly. I'm sorry, it's the truth.
What the fuck is a crimpet?
I don't want to get into nitty gritty because it will just cause you.
So what were you saying, Rob? I don't fucking even know.
I absolutely stand by it. Shoot me down if you don't think this is true. But feel is almost, in some cases, more important than tone with a guitar. Let me justify that. I think a lot of people will chase, oh, it's got the Fishman whatever, or it's got the new special bridge that always stays in tune, ever tune, or it's got, you know, the whatever blue steel.
Well, yeah,
they look for
a guitar needs to have a good feel, and it has to have good tone.
Out, you know, a new Mac or a car or something. And is the first step. If you get the feel right, the rest of it can be altered. Sometimes you just got to change the speaker cabinet, you know? And the thing is, feel is completely subjective. What's the right feel? Do you know what I mean?
I agree with that. I agree with that. Paul Reed Smith Silver Sky SE. Some people like it, and you know my feelings on it.
Everyone wants a different kind of feel. I like quite a high action. I don't know whether you'll see this if I might face it.
Mine's getting higher. Like yeah, my action gets higher all the time.
I like a bit of relief. I like thick strings. Some people want to use 9-gauge strings, a completely flat neck, and a very low action. But neither one is right. It's the feel that works for you. But in my opinion, feel is the starting point, not the specification and the tone, which obviously we mean timbre. Okay, I'll give you one more, and this one again is subjective.
Okay, I basically agree with Rob Chapman today.
I've lost count of the number of super affordable guitars that I have taken, set up, restrung, oiled, lubed, tweaked the pickups, done this, done that, and it's suddenly become an absolute player, a complete workhorse, and would be preferable. I'd want to take it out and play it more than something that was 4, 5, 6 times the price. I'll give you an example. This is one that my wife bought when she was a student. It's an absolute sack of shit. We're talking, like, this is something like 80 sterling retail value. I put strings on it, I set it up, I tweaked it, I changed it. It's a player now, it really is. You know, if I changed the brand here and convincingly sold you that it was some kind of high-end brand. I would
agree with this too. I got a couple of those also that just punch way above their weight. And if you didn't know they were cheap guitars, you would never know.
And you played it, you would probably think, oh yeah, no, it feels really nice.
Yeah. We'll have to talk about some of those. I have a few of those guitars. I mean, I tend to like guitars that most people can afford and punch above their weight. I like saying that. Because why not? Because you can buy more of them. Right? You got a $600 budget, you can buy 3 $200 guitars. Find some good ones. It'd be worth it. Alright, so yeah, we agree with Rob Chapman today. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Rock out. Long live Ozzy. There you go. Alright. Thanks for watching. We love you. So the price does not matter. It matters a little bit.